In 1964, a 28-year-old woman named Kitty Genovese was attacked outside of her apartment, across the street from her apartment in Queens, New York. She lost her life during that attack. And a few days later, the New York Times reported that more than 30 people saw the attack happening, knew what was going on, but none of them had done anything to help. Well, New York and the rest of the country were outraged. How could that be? And it led to a lot of research on social behavior, what we do in groups of people, how we behave, why we react or don't react. Now, over the years, that story by the New York Times has come under a lot of scrutiny. There were people who said, wait a minute, I called the police and things like that. But through the research, what has been found is that, in my opinion, we don't take 100% responsibility for our communication. Particularly when we're in groups. We look across the way and believe and assume that someone else is making that move, that someone else is responding. Let's boil it down just to an email, something very simple. You send an email to a group of people, 6 people, and you ask one specific question of those 6 people. Should we get the staff together on Thursday at 3 o'clock? 24 hours pass, you got no response, and you're wondering what's happening. It's likely that those 6 people, each one is looking at the other 5, thinking they'll respond. I'll go on to the next one. And in the end, no one responds. And the reason? There's no one named no one. And if you say, no one responded, well, there's no one named no one. I know this is a simple idea, and it's been kicked around for many, many years, but, I sent it to everyone. There's no one named everyone. You've got to be specific and take 100% responsibility for your communication. So when you ask that, ask a specific person, copy the rest, whatever you want to do, but keep that person responsible for answering your question. Can we agree to this? If the people in New York had just taken initiative, if they had just not assumed that other people were doing something to help Kitty Genovese, she may still be alive. So be careful in your business, and remember, consider for your personal brand when it comes to communication, mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally, are you taking 100% responsibility for your communication?